I have this stiff sourdough starter at 50% hydration that I prepared 8 hours ago with 25 grams or 1 3/4 tablespoons of water, 25 grams or 1 tablespoon of sourdough starter, and 50 grams or a third of a cup of bread flour. You know that it is my preference to use a stiff sourdough starter anytime I make a sweet bread. And these delicious chocolate heart-shaped rolls will not be the exception. Place in the bowl of a stand mixer 50 grams or 3/4 cups of milk. Add 50 grams or 1 large egg, 55 grams or a quarter cup of sugar, and all the stiff sourdough starter that you previously prepared. Add 400 grams or 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Use the hook attachment and start mixing at low speed. Until the dough pulls off the walls of the bowl. Add 60 grams or a quarter cup of butter at room temperature, cut in pieces. Add every piece of butter only after the previous piece of butter has fully incorporated in the dough. Add 6 grams or 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt. Mix for about 20 minutes or until the dough is soft and elastic. Take the dough out of the bowl and stretch and fold it on your working table. Make a ball of dough and stretch a portion of the dough to check if your dough is ready. Your dough should look soft and elastic as this one. Place the dough in a grease-proofing container. Cover the dough with a lid and place the dough in the fridge to proof overnight. The next morning, prepare the filling for your bread. I have in here these beautiful dark chocolate chips and vanilla extract that my friends at Olive Nation sent me. Olive Nation, the sponsor of this video, sells more than 200 flavorings and extracts, hundreds of spices, candied fruits, flowers, baking and cooking ingredients. Their products are listed on their website, Amazon, Walmart, and other reputable marketplaces. I highly recommend their products because they sell great quality. Check out their website and use the code BAKE15 to get a 15% off your entire order at checkout. Place 140 grams or 1 cup of dark chocolate in a mixing bowl. Add 110 grams or 1 stick of butter, cut in pieces, and melt these ingredients together in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Mix the chocolate and the butter with the silicone spatula and add 30 grams or a third of a cup of cocoa powder. As you keep mixing, add 60 grams or half a cup of confectioner sugar. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix until the ingredients are well incorporated. Take the dough out of the fridge and place it on a baking mat or a floured working table. Sprinkle some flour on your dough and use a rolling pin to extend the dough into a rectangular shape of about 20 by 20 inches or 50 by 50 centimeters. Pour all the chocolate filling on the dough and distribute it well on all the surface of the dough with the help of a silicone spatula. Use your thumbs to start rolling the dough from one of the sides of the dough. Roll the dough very tight. Then start rolling the dough on the opposite side of the dough, very tight as well. Roll the dough until both sides meet in the middle. Cut the edges of the dough with a knife or a bench scraper. To get a cleaner cut, use dental floss to cut 1-inch slices of dough and place them on a prepared baking sheet, or you can also use a knife or bench scraper. Make sure to cut pieces of the same size. Place the dough on a prepared baking sheet with a silicone mat or parchment paper and use your hands to shape the dough in a heart shape. Press with your fingers on the lower part of the dough and separate the dough pieces so they can freely grow as they proof. Cover the dough with a plastic lid or a plastic wrap and let the dough proof for at least 4 hours or until the dough doubles in size. I let the dough proof for about 8 hours at room temperature because my house is colder this season, but you might need less proofing time in a warmer place. Brush the dough with egg wash and place it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove the bread from the oven and let it cool off completely before eating. This bread is delicious by itself, but it looks and it tastes better with some fresh sliced strawberries and some confectioner sugar on top. Enjoy this recipe that you can make for your family and friends this Valentine's Day. Like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I have a new video every week. Thank you for watching.